Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Oyinosa, the man wey dey talk am as e be, say the things wey the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki dey do for Edo State, e no go carry am follow body. He also talk say he no dey abroad, but he know wetin dey happen for abroad. Make I leave you, make you hear from Apostle Alfred Oyinosa, the message wey bring come today. Enjoy the video.
Hello guys, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on the location on for the connect with me. My name is Chidima Apostle Alfred Odion Oyinosa, the man with the talk and the drum, the shaman CDB. I want quick appreciate all my fans all over the world. Want to be say, when they take time, they follow me, they share my broadcast, and they encourage, they call me to say, Apostle, push on. I want to really appreciate all of una. When I do, and God will bless all of you. I know they easy. Even when it be say, no be me they subscribe for now, no be me they give una money, when I say they buy data, when I see they call, when I did too much. Now God will really bless una. I think make a quick and share this message because I'm not really they happy. Belly no they sweet me at all because of waiting I they see for grand. I'm not they happy. I say make I share and this afternoon make all of us reason together because what is not good is bad. Tell friend truth, not the spoil friend. Community where good people for keep quiet. Ambraba will become general overseer. I want to let you know say everything we Governor Godwin Obaseki they do today, he no go with them. As the governor they come out for office today, everything we they do, he no go carry and follow body, he will still remain with us. It is very painful say as the governor they work, some of our people they destroy and follow him. I go start with the issue of street light. When the governor come with the initiative of Operation Light Up Edo, a lot of people say, what is light? Common light. I can't observe. Since the governor start Operation Light Up Edo, now so more to begin the run, enter the light, they destroy them. But you know it really baffled me. Before they start the Operation Light Up Edo, no more to run, enter slab. The center pavement, more to never run, enter one day, say they want to destroy the center pavement. They had. How come? Now when the governor come, they pull light, now they begin to run, they destroy the pole. Some persons get in mind to think they justify them, say it is not an accident. Now, it is very painful when I see some of our persons who did diaspora, where no say for abroad, where you did. Once you hit anything with the government property, you go pay. An accident, your insurance will cover your motor. They go collect that money for your hand, they repair what you destroy. But it is very painful. Since some of our brothers with the diaspora and sisters, they give reason for people to destroy government property. Make I tell you, it is our property. Those things where they destroy, so my brother, make I tell you now, taxpayer money. Those lights where they destroy, now taxpayer money, when I think saying are free, it is not free. Now taxpayer money they destroy. Now you don't think they really baffle me. Why motor don't they run enter the pavement before now? Before now. Why they don't they run enter the destroyed before now? Why come be saying now when the governor can start Operation Light Up Edo, now our people come suddenly they see say that they get accidents, that they run enter pavement. As people say, oh, is it not an accident? You where they build house. Imagine say you just move blocks for ground. Before they break, motor run pass them. How you go feel? How you go feel? You know go here and you go pay, they go pay for those blocks. But in a developed country, you can't try it. You will pay. You will pay. But it is very painful, say, our people just derive joy in justifying evil and wickedness. Our people derive joy in supporting, and some of these people, they need to pray for better Nigeria. How you going to pray for a better Nigeria and you they destroy waiting government open for grant with taxpayer money? With taxpayer money. Not be saying that the governor get the money. Now our money. taxpayer money. Not until we begin to take responsibility of this property, my brother, Nigeria, it would be impossible to feed this country. Now, I want to ask some person a question. Imagine saying that you be the governor or the local government chairman. You will do something, they will destroy and follow you. How you go feel? You will feel bad. I don't know why they do everything to discourage the governor. Virginia Junction for Ruby, they remove the armor cable overnight. And you say it is common? Person will get mad to remove armor cable. Is that no wickedness? They remove armor cable. So the accidents to make they remove armor cable. They remove armor cable. As if say that one not reach. They enter 5 junction. Armor cable where they dig for ground. Somebody go there, uproot them, carry them, cut and come out. As at yesterday, the estimate of that armor cable where they want to replace is over 2.5 million naira. Where do you want the government to get that money from? Now the question I ask, where do you want that government to get money from? A Hackman, motor run, enter 33 kV pole, overnight, destroy. Nobody come out from that area to say, you destroy our life. Nobody cares. After all, now Obaseki on. Obaseki no dey for a Hackman. Now dey for a Hackman. A Hackman has been, in fact, blackout for the past 1 week or 2 weeks. Now, okay, 1 week. Take responsibility of government property. It is your property. Now your money, then they destroy, and you don't say anything wrong. Now to replace those 2 poles and those wires is going to cost them another millions of naira. And some persons don't see anything wrong with them. You leave road, you go destroy pole, and you come say you go scot-free, saying an accident. What are you talking about? And some of our persons in diaspora, they support this evil act. But meanwhile, they themselves in abroad, they know say if they drive recklessly, whether you are drunk or not, you destroy government property in abroad, my brother, you will go in for it, you will pay for it. Why be say, oh now, some of them when they are abroad, we know the law, we now go they encourage our people for Nigeria, make them they disobey the law. I know how much it cost them to go replay that poll yesterday for a Hackman. The person destroy him, he run. Now the one we see happen for Gbowo, street light where the government they go on that motor run it and destroy. Somebody they justify and say why they go arrest the motor. I don't understand. I don't understand. So people they say, oh, Apostle, you for happy, thank God say the person not die. Oh, Apostle, why you say you come for light, pass human being? What are you talking about? Like say they don't hold that person. Unko. Person will make attempt to run after destroying the light, they hold on. Some persons they justify that they clap hand. They say, no, the person is doing well, they should be destroying government property. Let me tell you, for everything we government they do today, once they leave office tomorrow, no carry and follow body. All of us then go still suffer. Those street lights they don't they destroy now. Do you know how much to take replace those lights? Meanwhile, some area they beg, say, oh, I beg, mother can't give us street light. Now so area we say they did now, they destroy them, and nobody say anything wrong with it. You can never try that in a developed country. Never. Never. And all of us now they pray for a better Nigeria. When it be say we they encourage people to destroy our property, and you are praying for a better Nigeria. Let me tell you, to fix Nigeria is going to be impossible because the people are not ready. It will be impossible to fix this country because we are not ready. We get this quick sympathy spirit. Oh, more pity. Do you think they destroy the goal? How you go feel? Say that you be the governor of the state. You they do something, they destroy and follow you. How will you feel? 1 step forward, 10 steps backward. 1 step forward, 10 step backward. Money when they suppose to go do another work, they destroy am, follow you. Money supposed to go repair another thing. You use and they replace what you don't do. How you go feel? How will you feel? I can tell you today, say Obaseki can be the only governor where they actually get the interest of the people for heart. I can tell you. I can tell you. A lot of things program where I don't see, I say, Kai, this man actually mean well, but the people, some of the people does not value what this man is doing. So painful. Again, one woman, I don't want to mention her name. This woman on her platform, she has never for one day appreciate good thing in a door. She has never for one day put anything positive on her platform. She will wait for every negative news to put on her platform to take discredit the governor. Let me tell you, you know they discredit the governor, you they discredit your state. A hype man now they did darkness. Because to replace that light, you know what it takes? Some of una dey area when they be say electric pole go fall, NEPA no go come. Una dey aware? Some of una dey area be say transformer go spoil. Una go still donate money to go fix that transformer. Are you aware? The same you, when it be say that you still donate money to fix transformer, you don't see anything wrong with the people when they destroy government property. You say na normal thing. The same you, when you donate money, they go put electric pole for your area because PSA, this and agree people come give you. The same you, they clap hand. They follow people when they destroy our property. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Even in the area where they stay, we donated, in fact, we spent close to 11.5 million naira. We'll take carry light come the area. Even when we carry light come, we not get light. You know why? BDC say we must donate the transformer. We must write officially to say we hereby hand over the transformer back to them. That is, in fact, it is after we hand over them before they come give us light. Then you call me cannot protect the transformer. Then you call me I not guide the pole because my money is involved. But when I just say I got my money, it is your money, your taxpayer money that people they destroy. Nobody see anything wrong. Some of our people they clap and they say, yeah, no be common light. Ah, shit. Virginia Junction, they removed the armor cable on Saturday, which was, yes, on Friday. Yes, Thursday to Friday night, the armor cable for street light for 5 junction where they put for ground, they remove it. They suppose don't own 5 junction to Selushe, then Ruby. They don't fit on, you know why? Because they go thief the armor cable. To replace the armor cable, it's over 2.5 to 3 million naira. Money with the for to do another work. And some persons say it doesn't matter. Why we hate light for a door? Now, what did they really surprise me? Before now, more to know they run, they enter pavement. You go there, more to hit pavement. You know, they common. How come now when the governor come, they pull lights, they come begin, they run, enter the lights. And some people say that just accident. In a developed country, you will pay dearly for it. So for people in diaspora that know better, when the people say they know say for where they day, if you do men, you destroy government party, you go pay. You pay. They go first rush you go hospital first. But as you wear, you will pay for those things. Because now people money, they take fix that thing. So people say education is free in abroad, it's a lie, it's not free. Oh, a healthcare center is free, it's not free. They collect the money from you. They collect from you, they support whenever they work. By the time whenever they work, can't get work, they'll still collect from that one too. True or false? So which means there is no free money in free town. So anybody when tells you everything abroad is free is a lie. Nothing is free in abroad. You pay for it. Even when you park your car, put. The numbers of gas they use, they pay. Pay through your nose. That's why some of our brothers they do five shift, 4 shifts, so that they feel meet up. Then the light who will get when the governor also try to light up the place with a destroyer, with a justifier. Is it not accident? It is common accident. What? If you are drunk, why not park your car in a civilized country? You dare not try it. Even when you destroy light, they don't see you, they go trace you. You pay for it. The people that are supposed to protect government property, we are the one destroying. Let me tell you, government property now will be the government. For everything we Obaseki they do today, once they leave office tomorrow, you no go carry anyone follow body. So una think say na Obaseki una they do, do body, na self na they do. For the past 30 years, some area have never seen light. But now when I don't day, people they destroy I don't care attitude. Why everybody they show I don't care? It happened they destroy two pole. No, I don't care. Nobody cares. Because I have to run Obaseki. What? Is Obaseki sleeping in that area? Is Obaseki staying in that area? Somebody said in abroad, unemployed citizen and money. Now your money that they collected, they give out unemployed citizen. Now your money, the money where they collect from you, the taxes where they collect from you will get work. Now the thing they give will not get work. So by the time that one don't get work, they was also collect the money from her. So we should stop lying. That money that they give on unemployment citizen is not free. You should stop deceiving the people. It is not free. It is not free. So you when they work, now your money that they collect, the taxes when you they pay, neither they gather they give will never get work, they get hope. By the time you don't get work, they'll collect that money from money where you don't collect, they'll still collect that from you. So it is not free. It's not free. So we should stop deceiving the people here in Nigeria. Nothing is free in abroad. Nobody here will come tell us say everything they benefit for abroad are free. It's a lie, it's not free. You pay for it. Where they park your car, put you pay. Whether not teaching you they pay tax. For everything you do in abroad, you pay tax for it. You pay tax for it. So you will get work. You will God don't bless you abroad. Now your tax that they collect. They'll collect tax from you. They give will never get work. Make it survive. So that we never get work. Go collect money. That we never get work. Once you get work, they'll still collect that money for your hand. They'll collect that money for your hand. They give who never get work. I might not be abroad, but I know what is happening in the system. So people should stop deceiving our people here. Nothing is free in Freetown. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. I see a lot of our people sleeping on that bridge in abroad. I see a lot of our people doing sorority to survive. So why not encourage your brother here to do the right thing? You destroy government property and you are happy, you justify it. Say, see, let me tell you, for every work the government is doing belongs to us. Once Obaseki leave office today, you know go with those things. So why destroy it? It is very painful when I say the government putting it best. People they destroy the thing, follow on. Do you know how much the government they put in to make Edo great? The man can also say, I'm not working. You tell the people there is no money. You can't kill the man. But he said, no. The little income that come to the state, let me give it back to the people by doing people-oriented program. But what do? We they destroy everything for on. Put yourself in the shoe of the governor. Say, now you they walk. No, that one too far. Let you build a house. You build a house near road. The next thing, more to run, enter the house. Will you tell that person to go scot-free? Hmm? You go hold them tight. You say, oh, one in me, oh, one in me, suffer, but who go free? You pay for it. But what do we do? At first in our Obaseki, anything we need to do, we go trivialize that. It don't make sense to us. It doesn't make sense. I did very emotional. It did very painful. The way our people, they destroy government property. Let me tell you, now our money when they destroy. Taxpayer money. Your mama will they sell for the market, they collect tax for her hand. Your sister will they sell pure water, they collect tax for her hand. Now those money when they collect, then they fish light for us. Where una they destroy, where some persons no say anything wrong with them. Those our mama when they ring road, where they sell something, now their money, the tax, where government they collect from their hand. Now government they work for us. But some people they destroy when I tell Obaseki no. It is not Obaseki, it belongs to us. Please let me pay this call. Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, live broadcast. Yeah, coming back. Thank you, sir. Yeah. It's so painful. For your information, there is nothing free in a free town. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Say, oh, everything abroad is free. It's a lie. Not free. Not lie. You pay for it. You pay for it. Nothing is free. Nothing. Yes, there's already a policy and a system where they put for grant. There's already a policy, the system that is already working. Now, those kind of policy and system, the Obaseki, they try to put for grant, but no, shit, man. The same light, who they say not be common light, remove that light, come on from abroad, it could be like Nigeria. Wait till they make our people, they don't go abroad because of light and steady economy. Finish. Because 247 there is light. There is food. Now food cheap. Because the people contribute to it. In abroad, the citizen own those property. In abroad, the citizen do what I call community policing. You know, if they work anyhow for abroad, maybe you see somebody for area, neighbor, you go look through the window. You see somebody they walk anyhow, you know, you go suspect her, and then you go make call. You go say, you go make call like this. You go that number 911. You go call police. There's a young man walking in my street. I don't know who he is. Community policing. If not lie, type on yes, apostle, you lie. If I'm lying, type it, yes, apostle, you lie. Everybody are involved. You'll see old women from their house, they go make call. They'll call, they'll dial 111. So there's a young man walking on the street. I don't think I've seen him in this area. Everybody in the police, everybody watch. But in Nigeria, in Edo, nobody cares. And the government should do everything. And everything the government they put for grant, will they destroy and follow them. Yes, so when they talk about child benefit and the rest, it is your money. It is not free. The money when they give your children as child benefit is not free. Now your money where you work. Now your money. Now people tax where they collect. Now they sit and give your picking where they benefit from. They benefit from. I might not be abroad, but I have wisdom. I have studied. I know how things work. But they pay for say some of our brother that cannot beat traffic in abroad. Now they encourage people. They break their traffic for Nigeria. You know, say in abroad you can't drive anyhow, but yet you know if you encourage your brother to drive where. You know, say in abroad once you beat traffic, then you pay fine for it. There's camera will go pick you up. The things where you know if you do for abroad. Why encourage your brothers and sisters to do it here in Nigeria, especially in Edo? Why encourage your brother and your sister to do it? And you know, say for abroad, you know if you dump the thing anyhow. If you try and they go pick you up. Now, why encourage your brothers and sisters to be throw it dirty for anywhere they see. When some of what they talk, they say, hey, Apostle, you teach it, you know. I don't know anything, but I'm trying to learn. Now, like this person, now because he managed go abroad now, he doesn't commit anyhow. Now, wait till make you wrong go abroad. Do you think now we the citizen is the problem of this country? I dare to say it. Now we, because of I don't care attitude, because of I don't care, I ain't not be government. Now taxpayer money that they destroy. There have never been system in Nigeria, no system. So Obaseki is trying to bring in system. Now yesterday they talked with one civil servant for secretariat. I said, when they enjoy this place now, governor really try. He said, I ain't governor not try. I was like, are you okay? So they look at me. I said, madam, I'm not sure your head correct. Oh. You want you this office, they compare the office where you did before. When it be say you do office, rats go the rough follow table for daytime. It was then I knew that civil servants, they are the problem of this country, Nigeria. Now, a lot of these civil servants, they invest, you know why? Because all the good job when they collect, those small money when they collect, they don't block all. Oh, somebody is trying to connect. Let me see. I just hope you have a reason to say this afternoon. And the government is trying to put the system to fit everybody. So people they destroy them. Please, once you know it is not acceptable in abroad, why encourage it here in Nigeria, especially in Edo? Some of our people will say, now problem made them wrong, go abroad. Now you now begin to transfer your aggression on a governor trying his best. Trying his best. The question when I want to ask is Obaseki is the first governor that have ever ruled this state. No. And some of us that are privileged, that God has blessed when you travel abroad. Some of you will come to Nigeria to set up hotel and build a bar. Finish. To build hotel, then build a bar where people go drink. Yes. Because I don't create job. You didn't create job. You didn't end up building beer parlor to destroy muscles. I also know some of our persons we don't invest more in Edo, but our attitude. I met with one young guy last week when he come from abroad. He said, Apostle, I'm tired. I don't think I can come back to this state. He said, because our people are not ready. He said, the news I heard about Edo, but only for me to come. Now, different in the year. I was like, no. When the young man they talk to me, he cries, Apostle, no. Our people are evil. He said, our people are evil. Because our people just they spread evil news about the state. But the guy they talk to me, the guy said, our people are evil. He said everything when they talk, say the apple for a door. He don't work. He don't say any pro. In the surprise everywhere they come. Even up to the project they show, the people say no, they exist. Now the guy said, Apostle, put me for motor. I carry the guy come out. I said, follow me. When the guy reached Benimon, the guy said, what? I said, yes. Now can I go to that place? I said, yes. See, look at it. The guy shed tears. Say, why are our people like this? Now, you cannot transfer the aggression of the federal government upon the head of Obaseki. When you begin to transfer the aggression, which of transfer of federal government on Obaseki, you are a witch. A confirmed witch. If federal government, they support states, they allow state to do what it's supposed to do. My brother, the development for those people, those states, for be times 4 or times 5. Times 4, times 5. You know my pain right now. As the governor, they do road reach, our people, they destroy and follow them. There's some people now can't dig hole for gutter from their house. Carry water, don't carry water system. Wash and, oh shit, man. They can't dig them, enter drainage, gutter wey government don do. Go technical road, go shout people they pull hole, they go connect their wash and basin from kitchen, come outside. In a developed country, can you do that? You can never do that. Please let me pay this call. Good morning, please. I'm on a live broadcast. Please call me back. Yeah. Let us encourage what is good and discourage what is bad. Now we go carry dirty through shit, man. People go they drive, they go drink ice cream, they go throw am for grand. So make Obaseki country remove that dirty for grand or road. We are the government. We only have people to moderate, which is the governor. Which is the governor. For the first time, I see a man where they get passion to revive all dead institutions in Edo. But we are not seeing it. Attaching Obaseki, we not see witchcraft. See, a man right now, they pulled the Oshomo line where they connect, where they carry street lights for a man. Local road to Igor. TV road. Destroyed. People not get light now. And that same pole, 91 feed New Lagos Road to 91 feed Ugbawo. As I'm talking to you now, they don't finish Iyaro light, but it don't work. You know why? They destroyed a pole. Just yesterday, they go check the armor cable. To replace that armor cable is over 2.5 million. Only the armor cable. Because it's 215 per meter. Over 2.5 million. The pole, the electric pole, we carry the 3 kV and the transformer when they destroy, that one will cost them another 500,000. Is that not 3 million? Then the street light where they don't destroy, where they join the fees. Do you know how much? Those one will cost another 500,000. Taxpayer money. So people just say, is it not ordinary accident? Can you try that in abroad? Even with your insurance. If anything you destroy for abroad, your insurance will pay for it. If your vehicle don't get insurance, in fact, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. You are in trouble. I know I get learning people for diaspora they here right now. Mommy Ogiamen, God bless you, mommy. Good afternoon. Mommy Linda Ogbebo, I appreciate you guys. You hate Obaseki. You still hate the work we did do. Very witch. Very witch. Very witch. You travel abroad. They say traveling is part of education. But I can't discover, I said most of our people, when they travel, they can't act foolishly. We will not come travel, and I can't get sense pass. Yeah. This is the gospel truth. They say traveling is part of education. Some of our people can't travel. They don't can't learn anything. So some of us will not travel, can't get sense past them. Okay, look at what my sister just said. She said them deport one of my girlfriend because of 2 errors. For government transport, she refused to buy ticket of 2 errors. Police caught her and deport her. But in Nigeria, now we go shout, hey, they don't deport them, yeah, they want deport them. Oh, Obaseki want deport person, go try, go abroad, go try. Just carry your phone, go shout, hey, oh, hey, the government, oh, they just say they want to deport somebody for not paying €2. As you they do the broadcast, you go follow them. You go follow them. But yeah, we justify everything because of emotion. Too sentimental. We are too sentimental. Wait till you know if you travel abroad, Now you dey encourage your people to do for Nigeria. You're a witch. You're a witch. If a lot of us will travel abroad, they educate their people here. I'm telling you, Nigeria will be great. Edo will become great. I did supply road. Traffic light hold me. Now so other people they pass. They don't wait for traffic light. In abroad, can you try that? Let's assume, say, Esma, arrest those motor when he pass now. Then somebody go come before come out. Oh, they just he pass somebody motor now. They can't say break traffic light. Evil-minded people. And you want, funny enough, most of these guys when they support batting, now they shout, oh, we need a better Nigeria. When they be say you, they encourage people when they destroy taxpayer money. Let me tell you, for every property you destroy does not belong to government, belongs to your brother and your sister, because they collect tax for your brother hand and for your sister hand. If you get accident for abroad, you don't hit anybody, they see nothing they do you. But say you get accident for abroad, and the first thing the offense do, the offense check you whether you drink. The offense check you whether you drink. The offense check you whether you drink. Oh, mommy, Ogeme just said something. All right, let me go through what you have said. So who are you blaming now, my apostle? You should be blaming the politicians who are greedy, including your. No, Obaseki is not greedy. Mommy, please retrieve that statement, ma, please. No, Obaseki is not greedy. Please, ma. No, ma. Who is putting his part first? No. Obaseki is putting a part of the people first. Yes, man. He said, your governor. Okay. He said, your governor is continually selling bad product article. No, man. That's only wrong. The governor have right to support a candidate of his choice, just as you also have right to support your candidate. You cannot expect a city governor under a political party to start supporting somebody else. No, man. It's not done. No. Article is not a bad product. Whatever I have to say, no, man. That's totally unacceptable from you, man. This is the truth. You cannot expect a city governor under a political party to start endorsing and campaigning for another person under another political party. No, man. It is not acceptable. You know very well that is not acceptable. Okay. You tell me what is the difference between Tinubu and Atiku. The 1 million difference between Atiku and Tinubu. 1 million difference. In Nigeria, citizens pay for services like electricity that they never get. Yes, no be today start. It has been there since I've been into. It didn't start today. I'll be paying for light that I'm not using. But if the system was working, I won't do that. I won't do that. I pay for bill. I pay for light that I don't use. Who I want car go meet? Is it Obaseki? Is it Obaseki that control it? No, it's from the federal government. So for every blame we need to blame, it start from the top. Let me still follow. Okay. So you can see the truth is this. There are some persons I have so much respect for. And to say some kind of thing, it hurt me. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't say the truth. I can tell you today, Governor Godwin Obaseki is the only governor with me I don't see. So you actually get the interest of the people for heart. Actually get the interest of the people for heart. This is the gospel truth. This is the gospel truth. So for everybody have choice to support whoever you want to choose. If you check my broadcast for a very long time now, I don't even talk about any people anymore. I don't even talk about Obi. I don't even talk about Atiku. I don't even say it because everybody get choice. I don't feel carried me because of you. But the day of election, I know who to vote for. I know who to vote for. I know who to vote for. But saying Obaseki is greedy, no. Mommy, withdraw that statement. Obaseki is not greedy. I'm able to tell you today, Obaseki mean well for the other people. A greedy man will never think of giving the people light. A greedy man will not think of reviving state secretariat. A greedy man will not think of rebuilding state secretariat. A greedy man will not think of building a new college of agriculture, Igoraki. A greedy man will not think of doing road from Ugbowo to a Kewan road. A greedy man will not do that. Okay. Somebody said, I could remember how you prayed seriously for Peter Obi to become the next president. So why the sudden change? You are now projecting Atiku. Do you ever see me do a broadcast to project Atiku one day? You can see that you are becoming a liar. You can see you are becoming a liar. You can see. Have you ever seen me do any broadcast thing for Atiku? Do you have any proof? Can you show me the video? Okay. Mommy said you are no longer talking it the way it is. It's unfortunate. I'm going to rest. No. I'm saying it the way it is. Yes, I'm a see it from different perspective. You see it from a different perspective. Yeah. When you draw 6 for grand, I will see it as 6. Somebody will see it as 9. Somebody else will see it as B. We see from different perspective. There are some things I know now that I'm still willing to know more. But I've come to realize that the people do not worth fighting for. Because the same people you fight for will be the people that will fight you tomorrow. That's the truth. That's the truth. As an activist and as an ambassador of peace, I've tested every part. The same people you fight for, they will gang up to fight against you. So, on the day of election, I know who to vote for. This is gospel truth and nothing but the truth. So, me, I have not changed, but I talk with wisdom. I talk with wisdom. I don't follow crowd, but I reason things. I think, say, okay, how this thing will be, how this thing will be, okay, all right. But I'm going to tell you today, for every work the governor is doing for the state, he no go carry and come out. He stay with us. It belongs to us. It belongs to us. Let us encourage our people. Make them not destroy government property again. Let's encourage them not to destroy government property. Those government property they are destroying, it is taxpayer money. How you go feel, say you dey work, people they destroy and follow you. Just because they don't like you, they destroy everything, follow you. So, how will you feel? How will you feel? So they put in all your effort, they destroy and follow you. But I pray some of you that is encouraging these guys to keep destroying our light and the rest. I pray God will put you in a position tomorrow where you will do something that will destroy and follow you and you complain. Then you know how far. You don't know how you feel. So they put in your best. People they destroy and follow you. How will you feel? How will you feel? You put in your best. People they destroy and follow you. How will you feel? I can tell you today, take it to the bank and go and verify. Obaseki is the only governor we me don't see when he truly gets the interest of the people for heart. It might not be making noise, but within me, my eye don't see. I said, nothing will make me to turn my back against the governor because he actually mean well for the people. But are the people ready to appreciate it? Nothing is free. Education is not free. The same people you are saying, oh, okay, may they give us free hospital now. But if you go where they spray money for a club, you go shock. You want the government to give you free drugs, but you go beer parlor, you go party, you spend millions till they spray, they do dorime. You buy casket of 250,000. So we spend 1 million for night to do dorime. Then by the time you sick, you can't say, oh, make it be free. Do you pay tax? What's your tax receipt? What's your contribution? I say it's the way it is. But I see things from different perspective. My broadcast will be say, make we begin to encourage good things, then discourage what they bad. What is not good is bad. What is not good is bad. Just yesterday, the governor do a groundbreaking ceremony for the education hub. I go there again this morning. I see everything we did there. I shed tears. But the governor can as well say, may I leave him, and nothing will happen. A man not thinking on how to revise the Ministry of Education with the world-class facility, the place that will be commissioned next year between May and June 2024, before he leave office. Nothing is free in a free town. Nothing is absolutely free. So guys, my major concern is this. If the federal government, they support state the way they should, they allow states to do some country they're supposed to do, and do for those developers where it did. And do for those developers where it is. Yes, mommy just said something that is very interesting. So nobody is saying that healthcare and education should be free. Let it be affordable for each citizen. Very affordable. Now, for the healthcare system, they what they call Edo NHIS. How many of our people key into it? I don't care. Government don't talk them over and over again. Register in Edo NHIS. Our people refused to register. Do you know how much? And you expect you don't go to hospital, they don't give you drugs free. Even in abroad, they don't give you drugs free. You pay for it. But they give you access because there's already a program. Because if they get your database, everything there. So, shit, man. I know they're abroad, but I know what they happen there. I ask questions. I do research. Even the education we think is affordable in abroad, you pay for it from your tax. But because they don't collect enough tax, so they don't know how to give rebate. They subsidize. They subsidize. People can spend millions to do party, but once it comes to health and education, they want it free. Oh, it's too dear. But it's not dear. When you say you go party, go spray almost 500,000. It's not dear. When you go one club, go spend money. It's not dear to do dorime. It's not dear to buy casket. But when it comes to your own personal health, when it comes to your own education, you want it to be cheap. It's not possible. It's not possible. You pay for it. So the basis of this broadcast this afternoon, make all of us share idea. Now, like what my mommy just said, you are very correct. How can the government make it affordable? Where are they going to get the money to pay staff? Currently, Edo State is the only state where we say increase minimum wage and they pay currently. Now from tax, from different corner, money where some people they collect. Mommy, you are very, very correct. Very, very correct. But the truth is, education is not free. There are so many government schools today that is free. our people still prefer to spend more money on a private school. But meanwhile, these government schools still get good teachers. I go some government school, some parents not fit buy shoe for their children, but yet on Friday you see them, they dress, they go burial, you go shock. On Saturday you see them dress, they go wedding, you go shock, but they cannot afford shoe, sandals, bed, school uniform for the children. So it is the government that will still constantly provide shoe for your pikin. Now the government will constantly, that shit, man. Now the government will constantly provide bed for your pikin. Now, like my brother just talking now, yes, it is your own money you spend in a club. Why not also use that money to pay for your students' school fees? If you can spend some money on party, why not also use that money to pay your children's school fees? Buy better shoe for them, buy better uniform for them. It's so painful when I go some schools and I see how children dress. On Saturday, I see their mother, they go party, beautifully dressed. I see their father going to club, beautifully dressed, but they cannot afford school fees, not school fees. Even government school for a student are free, but yet parents cannot still buy shoe for their children. But on Saturday and Friday, you see them, they do party. Yes, everybody, they're very entitled to their own opinion, but Moku begin to see things from different perspectives. I go one school. What did I see for the students? As they come out from us in the morning, they're not talking. I can't ask myself, but this pikin come out from house. Papa no fit tell the pikin me talking. Papa no fit still buy bed for pikin. What did it happen? The guy who they work with me just come and say, Apostle, no just bother, I cannot just go to school, just pass. I shake my head. When we fail to play our role, we should stop blaming the government. All right. Somebody just said something. He said, do you know we pay tax for having our own car here in Europe? But Nigeria, we want it free. Why abroad they work? It's because there's a system that will be put in place where everybody contributes in one way or the other. Whether na chichi you buy, you go pay tax. Whether na maggi, you pay tax. Whether na house, you pay tax. Whether na motor, you pay tax. Everything they tax you from A to Z. So by the time from the money they tax you, now that they give to people, you consider free. It is not free. Now your money. Make the government roll out plan to say they want to begin to tax houses. Now some of our people for abroad they do broadcast the shot. Oh, but I can say people begin to pay tax for us, so now we will do broadcast the spoiler. Truth, they only buy for market. And they buy for market. Don't they buy for market? Then they buy for market. They buy for market. You see some children will come up for us on Monday morning, uniform, they not wash them. So now Obaseki will see, go wash the uniform for them. So now government go see, for abroad, if you dress your pikin anyhow, you going for it. Or your pikin come school, not chop, you going for it. My people there na lie, gonna tell me. Or your pikin come just report, say, you know, it come school. Wait till you, the papa, wait till you and me, you talk. But yeah, Obaseki will give the food. Now, you know why I made up my mind saying, no, just do your best, leave the rest. Just do your best and leave the rest. I know they compare. So even the abroad, the Europe where they talk about, so now people lay the foundation. I agree with you, my brother. But the same abroad where they talk, so now people lay the foundation, or say, you know. Wait till you they benefit to abroad and people pay for them. People suffer for it. Are you aware? The salary increase where they enjoy today. Now people lay the foundation. People people suffered for it. So you want just to come they enjoy. Come they enjoy. Yeah, you say abroad, government hospital is free, including surgery and medicine. Lie, it's not free. Lie, it's not free. Bros, you lie, it's not free. People pay for it. You pay for it. They collect it from your tax, from your insurance. So stop lying. Hospital is not free in abroad. Surgery is not free. Medicine is not free. People pay for it. You pay for it. You pay for it. In one way or the other. At that particular, they lessen your body, but you pay. One another deceive our people here. You pay for it. I've done my research. For Edo to change, God bless you, my sister. If Edo go change, we the people need to change our own mindset and mentality first. God bless you. You have said it all. Yes. God bless you, my sister Linda. God bless you. You have said it all. If Edo go change, we the people need to change our own mindset and mentality first. God bless you. Thank you. Make we change our mentality. Make we change our mindset. Let's change our mindset. If all of us change our mindset, waiting some of our brothers enjoy for abroad, we will also enjoy for Edo. See, now the Nigeria system has failed completely. So everybody they go through pain, everybody they suffer, everybody they go through pain. People are suffering. It is never the making of the governor. My brother, you lie. So you can see my profile picture. My daughter was born in government hospital by surgery. Everything. It is not free. Now lie, you pay for it. There is nothing free in a free town. My brother, you pay. You pay tax. They collect from your tax. Don't lie to the people. You pay. It's not free. If not free, now most of our brothers do sorority. Now everything not free for them. You lie. It's not free. You pay for it. Because you have been paying tax, the government they get your data, they know everything, they get your file, they know you can pay all these things. So they're going to remove it from your money, you know will know. But saying are free, utogi, free. It's not free. But I not deceive our people for years, it's not free. Now all the tax we they pay, even for your money, the salary way they collect tax. For everything they collect tax. So now those things they take care of you. But if the system is working in Nigeria, the things where they enjoy, so that we will still enjoy. That's the truth. That's the truth. Nothing is free in a free town. When I say free town, nothing is free. One of the deceive our people. So guys, but you know, say for abroad, if you break traffic light, you pay fine. They catch you, pay fine. If you speed too much, police go flag you down, you pay fine. Are you aware? But how come for Nigeria, by the time we reach here, we don't encourage our people to do the right thing, but rather we encourage them to do more bad thing. Oh, thank you very much. So my sister said, we are the one paying that tax. It is called security. Okay, social security social year we live in. That's it. Some of the things when I'm teaching everybody be moved for Nigeria, we know everything. The system some of you are currently enjoying abroad, people labored and suffered for it for years. But Nigeria not free progress because of bad leaders. Because of bad leaders. That's why we're praying for a better Nigeria. But I just say people praying for better Nigeria are the one encouraging people to be destroying government property in Edo. They see nothing wrong. We justify it. We find everything to justify. Now, my brother just said something. Yeah, he said Apostle Obaseki should install alarms signal in those street light controlling system so as to inform the authorities anytime a breach. God bless you. You are very correct. Where is he going to get the money from? You are very correct. Your submission is perfectly okay. But how are they going to install alarm in each of the poles? So all the pole, you know how much? Okay, one pole, you know how much to put alarm? Now, for abroad, alarm the other pole. So say, abroad, the street over there abroad, alarm the one of those pole. Your submission is great. I agree with you. But the same Europe where you day, or anywhere you day, alarm, they put alarm for any of the pole. Just tell me yes or no. That just tell me the truth. Yes or no. Each of those lights for abroad, those street lights for abroad. Now all of them. Now I mean, just tell me. They get remote. They get security alarm. We go trigger on yes or no. Now which I just want from you. Yes. Is it possible to have a reality we can encourage is camera. You start CCTV camera everywhere, and so how are you going to get, yes, how are you going to get a controlling system? Now in abroad, does those street light pole have controlling system, security system? Oh, thank you very much, man. Mommy just said something. Say Nigeria do not have a system. It is true that healthcare and education is free if you don't have any income. Nobody is left untreated or denied access to education or for being poor. However, the money spent for poor is taken from the taxpayer, the rich, and the middle class. Thank you, man. Mommy have said it all. Thank you, man. God bless you, man. This is just the gospel truth. This is the gospel truth. Mommy have just said it all. Mommy have said it all. So with me, mommy agree with what I'm saying. She agree with me. Now system failure. And at the system, Obaseki, the church, let me tell you, most of the civil servants when they fight with Obaseki today, they appreciate them because we are able to get a good jail in Lalobo. Obaseki closed us, so they are not happy. Before if you go government office, any ministry, for them to carry your file, go to the next office, you pay through your nose. But today, it will pay through your nose. Once they don't enter computer, so they are not happy. Because they used to corrupt system. They already used to corrupt system. So you will want to bring better system, they go fight you. And I discover, say, if Nigeria must be great again, it did the hand of our civil servants. And Obaseki discover and say, guy, if I want to reform a dome, I need to start from civil servant. Now Obaseki begin to reform the civil servant. That's why they are angry. I can tell you today, all those tip me, all those Eguje, for them to carry your file from one place to another place, for you to say, I'll get about the office, okay, you bring someone, you come and take push your file in all day again. They only depend on their salary, so they are not happy. But in abroad, do you need somebody to give you money to do your work, to push your file, even when you are collecting your salary? But here in Edo and in Nigeria, you must give cheap me, you must give bribe before they push your file. Okay, so in abroad, the government already earned the trust and loyalty of the people, but in Nigeria, no way. That is different. God bless you. Exactly what Obaseki is trying to do, but we have just refused to just change. We just refuse to change. That's the truth. Because we have made up our mind because of wickedness, because of corruption, because of greed, because of covetousness. For every system, Obaseki they try to create, the people fight it. They say, no, we don't want it. Because we're already used to a dead system. Somebody sent a message to me yesterday. Let me see if I can get a message. Yeah, Mommy Ogiame, you are very correct in your submission. You have just said it all. So the government collect from the rich and from the middle and give to the poor. But here in Nigeria, the rich keep collecting from the poor to enrich themselves. If you check most of the work we government do now, it they tax those rich people now. Oh yeah, oh, shit, man. I'm not talk again. Okay, my brother sent me one message here. All right, I want to do one message. Say when Chief John Ojige Oyegun was the executive governor of Edo State between 1992 to 1993, during IBB administration, I was a student of Asoro Grammar School in Benin City, Edo State. When John Odige installed street lights from Eyeye Street Junction by B Hotel at Asoro bus stop to the LI5 filling station by Deeper Life Bible Church. I remember that place. Kenwa Road down to Ring Road, Upper Market Road, and around about in 1992 and 1993. I saw it myself about 30 years ago. 30 years ago. And during that time, also, he also he said he also provides some fire service department with fire equipment to fire service and a forestry road by First Bank of Nigeria, and also gave us the Edo Multiplication Transport Service. I remember that one. Then, which I normally take to school every morning, and the reconstruction of Oba Market. Hear this, my brother. Just one good morning, I was trekking to school at Asoro. You won't believe it. From Ehenede Junction to Edo College, to College Road Junction at Unibank Gate, Ekewa Road. Some of the installed street lights bulb were removed. It was an eyesore. We complained and protested to NEPA office at Stadium Road. When at Oro Crescent, they told us they did not know who stole all the street bulb. More than 120 bulb were removed and stolen away. Then, few months later, some of the street light poles started missing one by one. One by one, some motor eventually destroyed them and ran away. So, because of what we have decided to form, because what happened, we decided to form a vigilante group at Uzebu, called Uzebu Vigilante, to monitor what was going on in the night. When other people were busy sleeping, it was very touching, sir. In 1992 to 1993, all those I actually experienced at Kenwa Road while growing up at Uzebu Quarter. This is a life experience. So, destroying government property and stealing government property did not start today. Somebody sent this message to me yesterday. When he see waiting I post about the street light, the guy was angry. And he said, when are we going to change? When I listen to the voice message. So not be today. I pray the thing work now. So, guys, we have failed system, but we can actually work to make it work by playing our part. Let's play our part. Let's encourage. All right, Mona, listen.
My name is Engineer Vincent Osasko Obede. Is in Germany. I just come across your YouTube video where some hoodlums are stealing the state government property. This is appalling. This is actually appalling. I'm not surprised because I actually experienced all this, like I stated in my test to you while I was growing up in the Kenwa Road during the time of Oyegun, Governor Oyegun, early 90s. It was so serious. After 30 years, we are still experiencing such thing. I just pray one day our people will open up to reality and see that the government of the day is trying to help matters. It is very, very, very bad. It is very, very bad what we are currently experiencing. Well, thank you for your good work. As you can see, all the people still really appreciate you. I will continue to support you in one way or the other. It is a pity I was in Nigeria last time. I couldn't see you.
I don't hear from ourselves. 30 years after, that nonsense still continue. Vandalizing government property. This is our property. And some person think I should keep quiet. No, no, no. I should keep quiet. No. But at times I ask myself, why some persons know they see what me and they see? Why they know they see what me and they see? I don't understand. I keep asking myself, why they know they see what they see? I'm seeing something unique, something great, but how come 30 years after we have refused to change? 30 years after, we just refuse to change. 30 years after we refuse to change. And remember, for everything when the government do so, you know, go carry and follow body when they come up for office. So we get every right to take protect what they do. Let's begin to take ownership of those things that he's doing. The street lights, let's monitor. I mean, they know they vandalize them. And it's currently building another hospital for Stella Bassager compound extension, world class, reviving all the system. By the time you finish all the system, any other governor will come, you know, will need to go back to those areas again. Now, my issue will be this. The time we governor never they put street light, why more to know they enter the center pavement? Why? When they never pull light, you never they pull light for those center pavement. No more to jam out, not to no hit them. How come now when they don't they put street light, they come suddenly not go to destroy the light? Why they not enter another place? Let's think. All these things are just deliberate attempt to sabotage the effort of the governor. That some do it intentionally. They'll call them accident. They have intentionally. Well, I swear no accident. You know, I'm a motor. You know what I mean? We did not destroy Saple Road. They don't destroy Siloko Road. They just feast Siloko Road by God. They destroy two. Airport Road yesterday. They destroy one. Ugbawo before they break. They destroy one. New Benin permission at the New Benin Mission Road. As they go, they don't destroy one. What is all this? And so people say it is normal. But you know that in abroad you can't try that. That's why I want to talk and reach. And it is very painful. Let's protect our property. See something, say something. Let's stop destroying our property. That's why I want to talk and reach this afternoon. Make I not go talk with God, not put for my mouth. It is very painful and it is very disheartening. For every little thing, we keep blaming the governor. Every little thing, we want to insult the governor. Why not just put yourself in the shoe of the governor? Let's assume that your brother, your sister, or your cousin and be the governor of the state. I'm not sure you will allow people to insult your brother. You won't allow it. You won't allow it. You won't. Just imagine that your husband be the governor of the state. You won't allow it. My brother, just take that your useless comment from here. I'm not interested in that comment. Why put such comment here? Person who built hotel in government property? This is what we're talking about. You can see the sentiment, you can see the hatred in the heart of the people. You can somebody that built hotel in government property, in government school, and you are justifying it because of sentiment. You can see. You can see. You can see what we're talking about. See, yeah, shit. I don't want to really talk much this afternoon. I just try to control myself because they're very painful. And when I see that street light where they destroy yesterday, I cry. When I see the attention where they destroy, I cry. The people around not talk, they keep quiet. You know, I'm okay, but they remove over 2.5 million. I was like, what's this? That's what we call hate light. If you say light na common thing, why destroy it? So many areas dey darkness now. Una know say if you destroy PSC and light, una no see light. Una dey Nigeria, una know. My brother, it is government land. They can choose to do anything. 10 years time, they can choose to put anything there. It's not school. Now school land. So the government can choose not to do anything there for the next 5 years. They just reclaim their land. So take it that way. Just take it that way. Let's just reason together. Let us make we stop all these things. Make we encourage our people. If you see the way people go to eat, they go throw dirty for road, they beat traffic light. You can't try it in abroad. You can't try it. Traffic light go dey red. You go see our bus driver. You go see people. They fly past. Like, what is this? The same person will now come and insult Buhari. The same person will insult people. The same person will come and insult the governor. But yet you are not playing your part. You're not playing your part. Each time when I stand for traffic light, make the thing pass me. So people they part of say Mumund or they horn for me. Come up for road, come up for road. I shake my head. Where in the hurry they go? Where in the hurry they go? So they say, oh God, remove your mountain for there. But I just waited for traffic light. I just waited. They will cost me, Jonah. But in a develop, you can try it. Let us do tomorrow. Not be. I know of somebody that they hold my motto. I go ask. You beat traffic light? Say yes. I say why you they call me? Why you they call me? Now you beat traffic light. They hold you now. You are not looking for who will help you. Why did you break traffic light? Why? Why? All these are the little things. But then government begin to roll out policy to take checkmate. We the people also fight back. Say no, no. You know, shit, man. The truth is that government cannot do it all. Let's just play. More just play our role. That's why I'm playing my role by showcasing the good works that is doing. Man, just to showcase and project the good works where they do. That's all. That's all. No more, no less. I believe in the strength of a man, not the weakness of a man. Nobody's perfect. Some persons when they speak against the governor, so if you give them opportunity, they will do worst. They will do worst. Look at what somebody just said. Here in Europe, all land belongs to government. Now only your house be your own. You are very correct. You are very correct. So I want to say thank you all for your suggestion, for your response, for your comment, for your like, for sharing the broadcast. I want to say thank you. I am still who I am, talking as a be, but I see it from different perspective. Yeah, I see it from different perspective. And if you never go close to some persons, you don't really know what they go through. I discovered that the citizens are not ready. The citizens are the problem, not just the politician. In fact, let me share this thing. With the complacent politician, they carry money, they build things for abroad. But our own politician, they develop here, we defy them. Yeah. I know so many companies, our own politicians don't invest on, we they destroy by ourselves. We're destroying it. They build the thing here, we invest. They invest for abroad, we invest. You can imagine. So I just discovered, I said the citizens are not ready, and the government are taking advantage of it. I discovered, I said the people are not ready. We are not ready. When you fight for them, they fight you back. But there are some things I don't feel sure on internet because of my experience. So I just decided to just keep mute. I've seen things. I'll shake my head. I shake my head. I'm like, so guys, I don't want to really take your time. I just want, please, make we protect government property. In our property, make we begin to take ownership of those things. Let's stop destroying government property because it's taxpayer money. Those things where they destroy now taxpayer money, not be free. Now our money we they collect, then they do all those things. So more not they allow them, they destroy them again. Make we protect them. Now our property, let's protect it. Thank you. Please encourage your brothers and sisters. May they not throw away the for road. May they not they park it discriminately. May they not they destroy our street lights. Let make everybody just play our part. Things go just do good. Like as the Lord where they do, they go. Day first today, I go monitor the project because I've told myself how they move around the monitor project. So anywhere I used to tell, I say this area not good. One compound, open tap, road where they tight, they go. They do they fill and they go with sand. One compound for the road, open tap for ground, water the entire road. Nobody fit talk. At that part I said no, we're not park. So now look for who you know this compound. Say, go and lock that tap now. I open your tank, the tray for road where they do they go. Quick. I play my part. Quick, you go lock the borehole. Quick, you go lock the borehole. But people they pass in, nobody fit talk. I don't dare the Lord, but as I read there, I was like, what's this? Did the fish road they go? You open tap, make water the flow, enter road. Are you okay? Where the rain is not falling? Quick. A young man enter compound, lock all the borehole. What is that? But when they never do the road, they were insulting the government. Oh, blah, blah, blah. The government is doing the road now. We're like, oh, shit. It is well. It is well. Please, I want to really appreciate all of you. We're just there online. You guys have been here for a few minutes. I want to say thank you, my brother Peter, dear mommy, Ogiame. I appreciate all of you. Linda, I appreciate all of you. Sarime, Osamuime, I appreciate all of you for being online. Please, let's sensitize our people. Please, let us sensitize our people. I'm not feel shout, but I just do my thing quietly. They go. Yes, mommy Ogiame, I'm just who I am, but I see things from different perspective now. Yeah, that's just the truth. The Bible says, in all you're getting, get understanding. So I'm getting understanding every day from the system. Every day. I see things, I hear things. So I try to see how to play my part from a different perspective. If it's not all about insulting, how can I play my part? It's not all about punching error. Let me also capitalize on the strength, then go underground to begin to talk on some things, which I'm doing. I might not come on there and begin to say, no. There are some things I do underground more now. Yeah, I do more underground work now without necessarily put on the internet. I'm telling you, I do more for the ground work now. All right, this area there, I said, this one not working. All right, let's see. Bam. And I get result, I'm happy. But the Bible says, let this might be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. Let's assume my day now they do saga. You go full. You go see 1 million people they watch because they love saga. But when they come to education, talking to ourselves, most of our persons are unlike it. Now check the people online now. These are the people who actually mean well, who want to learn, they also contribute their own quota. That should be. Oh, I was on the hear me since so that's my mic door off. My mic door off since. Oh, now they hear me since. Oh, not. I'm sure they hear me since. Now do well. My mind don't talk and say the thing door off. So guys, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. One love.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.